Good day, everyone. I am Marwa Kasan from group number 5. Today, I will be discussing about the theater acting, directing, and producing a stage play. So, here are the learning outcomes. So, the theater acting for over 2,000 years, acting wasn't something taught in school. Instead, new actors learned by watching experienced ones and practicing with them. Apprentice, similar to apprenticeships, the way actors performed depended heavily on the stage setup and technology of the time, which shaped acting styles. Now we will going to talk about stage movement and blocking. The first one is blocking in theater. Blocking refers to the specific positions and movements actors take on stage during a performance. These movements are usually planned during rehearsals and are created through cooperation between the director and the actors. It helps ensure smooth stage flow and effective storytelling. Now let's talk about the stage blocking positions. These positions indicate how an actor is facing the audience. An open position means the actor is facing the audience, making expressions visible. A closed position is when the actor turns away from the audience, often used for dramatic or narrative effect. Stage positions in theater. Knowing whether an actor is standing or sitting isn't enough. Where they are on the stage matters too. Actors must know exact positions like center stage, stage left, and etc. To follow directions properly, it's important to note that in stage directions, left and right are reversed from the actor's perspective facing the audience. In stage movement and power, actors must not only know where to stand, but also how to move during scenes. Since plays are active and energetic, movement is often mapped out with arrows and other symbols on stage diagrams. Movements also have different qualities, which can add emotion or meaning to a performance. So these are the generally described using the 8 Laban movements terms. There are 8 main types of movement qualities called Laban efforts, which describe how a movement feels in terms of direction, weight, speed, and flow. For example, ring feels twisted and controlled, flick is quick and light, punch is heavy and forceful, ride is smooth and slow. Actors can choose from these movement types based on the emotion or intention behind their action. Let us now talk about the directing and producing a stage play. In production concept that guides all design choices, costumes, lights, and sets, so they support one theme or atmosphere throughout the play. The first one is the interpretation. This means understanding the deeper meaning behind the play and showing the meaning clearly through directing choices. The form and structure of the production concept may vary based on the needs of the show. Second is the context. It refers to the place, environment, or situation. It's a background information, historical setting, or social circumstances in which the story takes place. The third on the list is the atmosphere. This describes the emotional tone or mood of the play, such as dark, hopeful, tense, or humorous. It helps set the overall feeling for the audience. It's how all the elements of the production come together as one: acting, sound, lighting, movement, and stage design. It is to create a complete performance. On the list is the sound design. This plays a huge role in creating atmosphere through sound effects, music, and silence. Designers can enhance the tone and support the production concept. Now proceed on the theater director. The director is the creative leader of the show. They guide the actors, work with designers, and make sure the story is presented clearly and powerfully. They interpret the script and coordinate how everything fits together. Let us now proceed into two-stage director's process. The first one is the script interpretation. Before anything else, the director must fully understand the play. This means analyzing the story, characters, and themes to guide how the play will look and feel on stage. The second one is directing a play. Once the script is understood, the director starts shaping the actual performance, staging scenes, guiding actors, and working with other team members like designers and choreographers. Let us now proceed to the director's tools and techniques. There are 7 tools and techniques, which is the beats, objectives, blocking, stage direction, tempo, mood, and clarity. So what are the beats? These are the small sections within scenes that show a change in emotion or action. Directors and actors break down scripts into beats to better understand pacing and emotional flow. These are the characters' goals or what they want to achieve in each scene. Understanding objectives helps actors play their roles convincingly. Third one is the blocking. Blocking refers to the planned movements of actors on stage, helping maintain visual balance and storytelling clarity. Stage direction. These are instructions about movement and placement on stage. For example, are the stage left and downstage. The fifth on the list is the tempo. This is the speed of which a scene moves. It affects the energy and emotional tension of a scene. Mood. Like in writing, mood sets the emotional tone of the scene or play. The director shapes this using sound, movement, and lighting. The seventh on the list is the clarity. The director must ensure that the audience understands the story, dialogue, and characters. Clear gestures, speech, and staging are essentials. Stage manager oversees the backstage parts of production. They work closely with director and crew to make sure everything runs smoothly. While directors focus on actors, stage managers focus on the technical and logistical side. Let us now talk about the stage manager responsibilities. It depends on the play. They schedule rehearsals, assist with set and costume, logistics, make sure props are available, track notes from the director, manage microphones, and give cues for lighting and sound during the show. One is a stage manager kit. This is a collection of tools a stage manager uses, including a sewing kit for emergency costume repairs, a first aid kit for health emergency, items like safety pins, thread, hair ties, and etc. The stage manager duties during rehearsal. During rehearsals, the stage manager helps the director organize the show and keeps detailed notes on timing, blocking, and cues. They also ensure that all departments are informed and coordinated. And what does a stage manager do during the show? During actual performances, the stage manager has one of the most demanding jobs, making sure the show runs as planned. They call cues for lighting and sound, manage backstage activity, and solve any issues that arise in real time. So that was the end of discussion. Again, I am Marwo Kasan from BSED English 2A. Thank you for listening.